welcome to Fun with Voice Acting Season 2! For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Jamiethecomic. I don't do voice acting much. But compared to these three wonderful people, I have fans. But for those of you who did not come last year, Fun with Voice Acting is basically 3 lovely panelists, including myself, and including you guys if you'd like to. We will do some voice acting from movie scripts, any voices, and then we're just going to have some fun. That's about it. Right, so, who would like to join me doing the narrator for Ghostbusters? The old one. There you go then, mate. Right, this is Roy. Hi, Roy.
You are winning.
Right, like everything.
I'm the women.
Okay then. Right, you can choose any voice you want. Right, okay. What voice are you going to pick?
Christopher Walken.
Ah, Christopher Walken. Right, so Beckman will be played by Masako. He will be voicing as Tentamon. I will be voicing as the manager, Joe Swanson from Family Guy. Yeah. Stans will be Widdlewade, Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Speckler will be Eilemonty.
Yeah.
And apologies if this is wrong, but Ellie from...
From what?
That thing.
Kazooie.
Oh, you mean Laylee?
Laylee.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I was pronouncing it wrong.
Ukulele, yeah.
That's it, there we go.
Yeah.
Right, guest will be me, Mickey Mouse. Woman would be played by Eilemonty. Granny Smith from My Little Pony. Reporter will be Masako. Kabuto from Naruto. And Street Punk will be played by Widdlewade as Sonic.
Sonic, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that.
Right, so without further ado, if our narrator would like to begin, let's begin. You don't have to. Yeah. Yeah.
The black ambulance screeches to the main entrance, sirens blaring, emblazoned to the door is the Ghostbusters new logo. It's the international symbol for prohibition. A red circle with a diagonal red cross across a ghost. The doorman steps forward as Vencom stands and Splangler leap out of the car. They open up the rear door and remove their equipment. Wow. People on the street stop and gawk. Holy cow. Into lobby door, night. As the Ghostbusters enter, people turn and stare at their strange appearance. They all wear matching blue futuristic jumpsuits with proton packs strapped to their backs. They also wear brushed metal, flipped down exo visors, worn on the head like a welder's mask. Knee and elbow pads complete their strange outfits.
Epic pause.
They look ill at ease and embraced by their outlandish, embarrassed by their outlandish get-ups as the hotel manager descends on them, accompanied by Slavic maintenance man and a worried bell captain.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. The guests are starting to ask questions, and I'm running out of excuses.
Yeah, has this ever happened before?
Well, most of the original staff know about the 12th floor, but the disturbances, I mean. But it's been quite quiet for years, up until 2 weeks ago, where it's been never this bad, though.
Huh. Did you report it to anyone?
Oh, heavens no. The owners don't like to even talk about it. Yeah. I hope we could take care of this quietly tonight.
Oh, yeah, sure. Don't worry. We handle this kind of thing all the time.
They cross the lobby to the elevators, attracting lots of curious interest from the hotel guests.
Ooh.
Huh?
Beckman.
Is that an action, or is that meant to be
I guess it's got. Oh, no, no.
It's an action.
It's just Venkman just sort of randomly thrown in there.
It's been
Venkman!
Okay. A guest accosts him while they wait for an elevator.
Huh? So what are you supposed to be? Huh?
Me? Well, we are the exterminators. Somebody saw a cockroach on the 12th floor.
The guest looks at Venkman, noting the heavy proton pack on his back, the odd-looking particle thrower, and flip-down exovisor.
That's gotta be some cockroach.
Well, you can't be too careful with those babies.
The elevator arrives and gets on with the others. In the elevator, night. The Ghostbusters look nervous as they ride up the elevator. Oh my.
Oh my god, I just realized something. We've never had a completely successful test. Totally on purpose, okay? With any of this equipment.
I'll blame myself.
So do I.
Well, no sense worrying about it now.
Sure. Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on our back. No problem.
The elevator stops on the 12th floor. The elevator doors open and Venkman peeks out into the hall. He steps out cautiously, followed by the others. A bellboy comes around the corner behind him, pushing a room service cart loaded with dirty dishes. Stantz hears the rattle of the dishes behind him, whirls and fires a stream of protons from his wand.
Oh
Splinger
god.
is so keyed up, he too spins and fires wildly. The bellboy ducks as the particle streams blow through the dishes off the cart and scorch holes in the wall behind him.
Cease fire! Cease fire!
The bellboy peeks out from behind the cart. The Ghostbusters breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh god, I'm so sorry, buddy.
We better adjust our streams.
He leads them down the hall to room 1210. The Ghostbusters enter trepidatiously. That's a big word.
Very eloquently said.
And start taking readings.
Something was definitely here.
Yeah, I can smell it.
I'm getting high. Readings near the air vents. They must be using the duct system to get around. See, I told you we'd get something.
So far, all we got is a shit smell on the 12th floor, and we've almost fried a Puerto Rican bellboy.
All right, let's cool the negative vibes, okay? These things can sense them.
Okay, we'll pause right there. Thank you, Art. Now that we know how easy it is, would someone else like to continue with us? There we go, first one. Welcome, Artie. Josh.
Yes.
What voice, if any? would you like?
King of Games.
Yeah.
Yes, Doogie!
Sorry. Right, so you'll be narrating the blue ones. Okay.
They exit the room. Interior, a corridor, night. Spengler makes his way down the hall, playing card games and reading balances at the door to each room. He knocks on one of the doors and then passes his sensor over the top of the door, down the jambs, and into the graveyard. Then he gets on his knees, oh my, to read the crack at the bottom of the door. It gets worse. Yugi, I need help here. Suddenly the door opens and he looks up to see a really stunning woman called the Dark Magician Girl wrapped in a bath towel with another towel twisted turban style around her wet hair.
Yes. Were you recently in the bathroom? What on earth gave you that idea? The wet towels, residual moisture on your lower limbs and hair, the redness in your cheeks indicating you're a regular Sherlock Holmes. Now, what do you want?
She slams the door in his face and restricts him from play. Spengler shrugs and moves on. Interior, another corridor, same time. Stans moves down the hall, checking PKE balances and his trap zone. His PKE meter, while the needle jumps into the red. Stans, he alerts Spengler through the walkie-talkie headset he wears.
Egon, I got something. I'm moving in.
Slowly and cautiously, he turns the corner at the end of the hall. Suddenly, he draws 2 cards and sees the object of their search and freezes. The Vapor is hunched over a room service cart loaded with dirty dishes. It hangs there, translucent, foul, yellow, a blue-eyed white dragon feeding off the table scraps and leftover beverages, knocking dishes off the cart and scattering refuse. It looks like a misshapen potato with a pushed-in face and spindly arms.
Ray, where are you? Are you alright?
My God, it's ugly.
Seto Kaiba raises a half-empty bottle of wine to its gaping maw and chugs down the liquid. The wine is visible as it pours down his gullet and passes through his system, finally spilling through his body onto the floor. Stans edges closer.
I'm moving in. I don't think it's seen me yet.
The Vapor crams some leftovers into its mouth and belches loudly. Stans is growing increasingly more disgusted as the initial fear leaves him.
What a slob. I'm gonna take him. Freeze! Potato face.
He fires his particle thrower at the Vapor, and the Vapor dodges Stans's first shot, as it was in defense position, and the ion stream tears away 50 feet of wallpaper in a searching ricochet. Then the Vapor flies off down the hall, pulling the room service cart along in its wake and places 2 cards face down. Stans chases it down the hall, shouting into his headset.
He's getting away!
The Vapor reaches the end of the corridor, but instead of turning, passes right through the solid wall. The room service cart crashes into said wall, smashing dishes and sending the debris flying. Interior, a hotel room, night. A man is just pulling the plastic bag off his recently dry-cleaned white dinner jacket when the noxious Vapor comes shooting through the wall. It blows right over him with a great rush of stinking wind and exits through the air vent and into his dual disc. The man looks at the air vent and then back to his dinner jacket, which had turned several shades of sickly yellow, brown and grey. Interior A corridor, night. Venkman is alone in a long hallway. He leans against the wall, clearly not taking any of this seriously. He hauls on a cigarette and mutters to himself.
Oh, this bites it. I actually work for a company called Ghostbusters.
He said it. He said it.
Title drop.
Suddenly, from the end of the hallway comes the sound of dueling and rattling dishes and silverware, accompanied by footsteps. Venkman's PKE meter beeps and a red light winks on.
Ray, something's here.
Where are you, Pete? That's me.
Get down here.
Sit tight. I'm on my way.
Well, hurry up. The needle's going wild.
You're supposed to say over, over.
From Venkman's POV, oh my, a room service cart sails past along a perpendicular hallway and rolls out of sight into the monster zone. Then immediately behind it comes a reeking yellow haze using polymerization. It is the Vapor. It doesn't follow the cart, but instead makes the turn at the end of the hall and hovers there, apparently looking at Venkman.
He's scared now. It's here, Ray. It's looking at me.
Don't move. It won't hurt you. Over.
How do you know? Over.
Good catch. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Over.
I just wanted to make that noise. Over.
Venkman sees the Vapor start down the hall towards him.
Well, I think you guessed wrong. Here he comes. Over.
And as such, the Vapor flies down the wall to haunt him. Interior stairwell, right about the same time. Stans runs downstairs, taking them 3 at a time as Venkman is heard screaming over the radio.
Over.
Interior 3rd floor. Stance comes running around the corner and sees Ventman flat on his back. He lost all his star chips and is flailing his arms and legs frantically. Sickening. Check his pulse, quick! I use Monster Reborn, it does jack shit. Sickening yellow-green ecto-fluid covers his head and chest, making him rather moist.
Pretty
Ugh.
sweet, that one.
It slimed me. It slimed me.
If you know what I mean. Suddenly, Spengler's voice crackles over the communicator.
Ray, it's here! It just went into the banquet room on the 3rd floor!
It's like an episode of Most Haunted. Stance helps Velma to his feet and they rush off. The interior banquet room, night. The Ghostbusters enter a large desk room with a high, ornately cursed ceiling and a crystal chandelier hanging in the centre.
Visors down, full stream.
They flip down their visors and scan the room. As for Stance, he pursues the room but sees nothing. He looks up and scans the ceiling. A form flits behind a carved beam.
There, on the ceiling. Come down here, you slug.
Stance drops to one knee, proposes, and fires at the vapor. As for the ceiling, the vapor dodges as the beam blasts a sizable chunk of plaster out of the ceiling, looking a bit like the Blue Eyes White's dragon, and destroys half the crystal chandelier. Venkman fires at it too, wasting the rest of the chandelier, but the vapor dodges away. Both are ready to start blazing away again when Spengler stops them.
Wait! There's something I forgot to tell you!
What?
Don't cross the beams!
Why not?
Trust me, it will be bad.
What do you mean, bad?
It's hard to explain, but try to imagine all life as you know it stopping, turn page, instantaneously, and finding yourself confined forever in another dimension.
Also known as the Shadow Realm. Venkman considers his own safety, draws 3 cards, and decides to take charge.
That's it. I'm taking charge. You guys are dangerous.
They yield command to him.
Now, nobody does anything unless I order you to do so, okay?
Stance and Spengler nod obediently, just like Pecora did to Marek in that one filler episode, and glance nervously at the vapor, still hovering near the ceiling.
Let's do it. This thing's not going to hang around all day waiting for us. Ray, give me 1 stream wide right of it. I'll go wide left. Now!
Stance and Venkman trigger their throwers and the 2 streams are emitted, shooting off to either side of the entity. The entity itself swells but stays between the beams.
Good. Nice and wide. Move with him. That's what she said. Easy! Hold steady!
The vapor bobs and weaves, trying to slip past the visible lines of light, but Venkman's Stance managed to keep it boxed in.
Now, very slowly, Ray. Let's tighten it up. You hold steady. I'm coming! Down!
No joke.
They start closing the distance between their ion streams.
Don't cross them! Watch it!
Okay, we'll pause right there. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Right, one more for Ghostbusters. There we go, first one. Hello? Hello, what's your name? Naomi. Right, Jet, so what are you voicing?
I'm next to the master, but I'm going to attempt Team 4 Stars Krillin.
Right.
Controversial.
In brackets. Oh, the highlights. Right.
What's Team 4 Star?
I don't know, something to do with pizza?
Oh, I like that.
I don't know. What's ukulele?
Everybody knows where I'm from.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Homer Simpson.
Right, narrator, when you're ready.
Okay. The vapor is trying to get around his streams, causing him to waver as Vangman's stream gets closer and closer.
Spengler, a little help! Cut him off!
The vapor slips past Stance, a race. Naked streams! Spengler fires with such poor marksmanship that he comes only centimeters from crossing Vangman's stream. Vangman jerks away to avoid crossing Spengler's erratic bursts and maneuvers. Together, they do extensive damage to the walls. Interior corridor, same time. The hotel manager and the maintenance man look nervously at each other as they hear the sound of heavy property damage coming from the banquet room. Interior, banquet room, night. Stance has the thing cornered to some extent.
I'll nudge it out of the corner. You cut off the left side.
Stance moves closer to the wall, and Vangman counters to trap the vapor again.
You've got it! That's good! Easy now.
They manage to guide the vapor out into the center of the room, all the time closing the figurative box around it.
It's working!
Easy! Dot, dot, dot. Easy! Dot, dot, dot. I'm gonna throw in my trap now!
We needed you here for that bit.
Oh my, indeed. 18 plus.
Alcon 80 plus.
Spengler jerks his leg up. I didn't realize he was a dog. Triggering a release on his equipment belt.
Come on! Spengler jerks and triggers a release. Just me? Really?
We got it. The cord and foot pedal fall to the floor. At the end of the cord, there's a long, flat metal box, 2 feet long, 4 inches wide, and 2 high.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I say 420.
He kicks the box under the apparition and toes the foot pedal into position. The apparition blasts them with a fraudulent gust. They recoil but hold the configuration.
Easy, easy. Open the trap now.
You activated my trap card.
You okay?
Yes.
Yes. I'm already moist.
Spengler strums the foot pedal again. Pedal? Suddenly there's a loud double electronic snap and a blinding flash of pink light. Wisps of brown smoke and carbonized particles rise to the ceiling in a large residual puff. Whoever wrote this has a thesaurus next to them. The Ghostbusters stand there for a long moment, but not quite sure where the battle is over.
Keep going. Trust me.
It just says Spengler, right? Okay.
Oh.
No, you're not.
I
All right. Okay. He cautiously approaches the trap and looks at the valence indicator on it.
He's in here!
Stance and Vangman whoop in triumph and considerable relief as he. Yeah.
Wow, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Vangman looks askance at him.
Are you kidding? That was like trying to push smoke into a bottle with a baseball bat. Now what do we do with it?
He looks at Stance. Stance looks at Spengler. Spengler shrugs.
We'll have to work on that. Grab that, would you, Ray?
They exit, leaving Stance to deal with the trap.
You bastards.
Interior lobby night. The elevator opens and the Ghostbusters emerge. Stance holds the trap by its foot pedal. He dangles it away from his body as if it's something putrid. The hotel manager approaches them.
Yeah, what happened? Did you see it? What was it?
Stance removes his improviser and wipes some slime off his face.
We got it.
He holds up the trap.
What was it? Will there be any more like them?
Sir, what you had there was what we referred to as a focused non-terminal repeating phantasm, okay? Or a class 5 full roaming vapor. A real nasty one, too.
That'll be $4,000 for the entrapment, plus $1,000 for proton recharge and storage.
$5,000? Oh, that was a weird voice. Yeah. I won't pay it. I had no idea it'd be that much.
Fine, we'll let it go again. Ray, bring it back.
No. All right. Anything.
Exterior, Hotel Sedgwick, night. The Ghostbusters come through the revolving doors and see a real mob scene on the street. A large crowd is gathered around the elected field, and the police have put up a barricade to hold them back. Photographers are taking pictures of it, and several reporters are there waiting for them. As the Ghostbusters cross to the vehicle, people in the crowd cheer, and the reporters start firing questions at them.
Nate Cohen, I'm with the Post. What happened in there? Did you really see a ghost? Is this some kind of a stunt?
We got one!
Can we see it?
Afraid not.
This is not a sideshow. We're serious scientists. What proof do you have that what you saw was real?
Proof? Well, the manager of the Sedgwick just paid us 5 big ones to get something out of there. Is that real enough for you?
Are you saying that ghosts really exist? Not only do they exist, they're all over the place. And that's why we're offering this vitally important service to people in the whole tri-state area. We're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have the tools and we have the talent. No job too small, no fee too big. We're ready for anything.
Spangler is confused by all the commotion and the barrage of questions from the press. A street punk in the crowd behind the police barricade keeps hissing at him.
Mister! Hey, mister, come here, mister!
He finally gets Spangler's attention and waves him over.
Hey, mister, can I see those guns?
They're not guns. They're particle throwers.
Yeah, I just want to see them.
I couldn't do that. You might hurt someone.
He turns away.
Wait, let me ask you something. If you made a terrible game in 06, would people forgive you for it?
No.
If you, shot Superman with those guns, would he feel it or what?
On Earth? No. But on Krypton, we could slice them up like Oscar Mayer bologna. How do you say it?
Baloney.
Oh, no, what?
Yeah.
It says, what?
Billy
That's how it's spelled.
Oh, no, move on.
Wow!
Get out of my face, kid.
Sonic and Christopher Walken combined.
Wow!
Wow.
Awesome. Gotta go fast.
Bagman and Stantz are in high spirits as they continue to field questions. A minicam is videotaping them.
Minicam reporter.
Do we have some?
Sorry, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, sorry.
Sing the song from your commercial.
No. We have to get back in
Come on, it's free advertising. There's a thought. Hit it, Ray.
Stantz shrugs and starts singing the Ghostbusters song with embarrassed restraint.
Ghostbusters. If you have a ghost, but you don't want to play host.
Bagman joins in with a harmony and they continue with more confidence.
They can be bad house guests and all-night pests. You can't sleep at all.
So
Who do you call?
Spangler joins them for a big finish with no perceivable sense of melody or rhythm.
Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters!
Yes!
Right, we have time for film number 2, but maybe not all of it. So, who would like to join us for narrating Star Wars: The Force Awakens? There we go. Everyone?
It's Ricardo, and I'll be doing Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Ooh, Kyle boy.
Stay away from my deck, Pegasus. You know what I mean.
Right, so Ray will be played by Eilemonty,
Yeah.
voiced in as Pinkie Pie.
Okay.
Finn will be played by Masako as Goku. Han Widdlewade as Shaggy
Okay.
from Scooby-Doo. Balatik will be played by me as Goofy, because there's not that many. And someone else I cannot pronounce, I'll be played as Golem because he only has one line. Now, there is someone called Chewbacca who is in this scene, but because it's difficult to do it, I'm just going to shout Chewbacca and you guys are just going to do
Audience participation.
Yay.
Right, so shall we try? One more? Just try.
Let's try, guys.
3, 2, 1. That's actually really good. Right then, so every time I shout Chewbacca. Yeah! I like it. Right, so narrator, take it away.
Ray's head pops from the grating, surrounded by stream, and an emergency alarm blares.
It's a motivator. Grab me a Harris wrench. Check in there. As he... Oh, that's not me. That's you.
That's me?
As he checks in.
Oh, they,
Yeah.
oh, no, my bad.
Reading.
As he checks the storage box, she disappears down below, overwhelmed by the technical issue.
How bad is it? Is there any food down there?
If we want to live, not good.
BB-8 watches as Finn
Oh,
searches.
yeah. So that is, yeah, so everything is not like a, yeah, alright,
Yeah,
cool.
underneath.
BB-8 watches as Finn searches a selection of tools.
Well, they're hunting for us now. We gotta get out of this system.
Ray reemerges. Finn hands her a wrench.
BB-8 said the location of resident space is need to know. If I'm taking you there, I need to know.
Throws a tool.
This?
She catches it and goes under again, leaving Finn and BB-8 alone. He contemplates telling her the truth. This is his moment. But instead on his knees, to BB-8 says quietly and urgently,
You gotta tell us where the base is.
Beep, beep.
I don't speak that. Alright, between us, I'm not with the resistance, okay? I'm just trying to get away for the first order. And by first order, I mean Chi-Chi. But you tell us where your base is. I'll get there first. Deal? Joy, please.
Ray pops her head again.
Felix driver, hurry!
Finn moves for the tool,
So where is your base?
searching the BB-8.
Go on, BB-8. Tell her. Please.
She and Finn look to BB-8, who considers the whole situation, then beeps.
The Alenium system?
Finn hands her the tool, surprised but thrilled. Ray disappears below again.
Yeah, the Alcon system. That's the one. Get us there as fast as you can.
A smiling Finn gives a BB-8 a thumbs up. BB-8 quickly extends his wielding torch and turns it upward, then retracts it.
I'll drop you two at the Pona terminal. I need the bonding tape. Hurry!
What about you?
I gotta get back to Jakku.
Back to Jakku? You mean Jakku in the box? Why does everyone always want to go back to Jakku? Their burgers taste awful.
No, not that one. No. The one I'm pointing to. No. If we don't patch it up, the propulsion tank will overflow and flood the ship with poisonous gas.
Sounds like a case of Jack in the Box.
BB-8 moves to Finn, tips his head, shows him the tool. He throws it the tape. She disappears below.
This?
Yes!
Hey, Ray, you're a pilot. You can fly anywhere. Why go back? You got a family? You got a boyfriend? Cute boyfriend?
The steam and alarm stop. Ray pops up, annoyed.
None of your business. That's why.
What is that, Mike? Yeah. In capital letters?
Yeah.
Oh, the ship power goes down! BB-8 is very nervous!
That can't be good. He's all sounding like a horse.
No, it can't be.
Interior, Millennium Falcon, cockpit, day. They plop into the seats in panic. She checks the dead.
Someone's locked onto us. All controls are overridden.
Finn quickly, awkwardly climbs up to look out.
Get off! See anything?
Oh, no.
Exterior, space, day. The Millennium Falcon powerless is sitting duck. Something epic appears from above. The antenna array is the First, we see the... Is that right? Like,
It's from the script, I copy and paste it.
First, we see the massive freighter, its great hangar open, like a huge mouth which is swallowing the Falcon like a whale. Interior, Millennium Falcon, cockpit, day. Finn plops into the seat, horrified.
It's my wife! It's the first order, yeah. What you say?
What do we do? There must be something!
Finn mind race, Den.
You said poisonous gas.
Yeah, but I fixed that.
Can you unfix it?
Ray stares at him. He gets his plan, then heads off. Interior, Millennium Falcon, lounge area, day. The gas masks hanging in the lounge are grabbed. Finn and Ray gas masks on. Quickly climb into the open grating area.
Come on, BB-8.
They help BB-8 down, too. They both struggle like crazy. He weighs a ton.
I got it.
Oh.
I'm okay. BB-8, get off me.
Under the grating, Finn pulls out a grating over him. Them as Ray works on the controls.
You think this will work on the stormtroopers?
Yeah, their masks filter out smoke, not toxins.
Lights come on, sound of the ship. Ramp lowering. Finn pulls the grating closed as he says,
Hurry!
I'm hurrying!
Suddenly the Falcon drops the door open and Han Solo and Chewbacca board the Falcon, weapons are ready. Push in on them, ready for combat. Operating silently with hands signaling only.
Like Chewie, we're home!
Han gives Chewie a nod to check out the ship. Chewie heads off only one way. Han is in another. The grating above lifts off. Hands in surrender. Who's surrendering? Oh. When did he do that in the film? Alright, anyway. They look up at Han, who's training his blaster on them. Threatening. They are scared.
Where are the others? Like, where's the pilot?
I'm the pilot.
You?
Chewie moans. Ray responds to him.
No, it's true. We're the only ones on board.
You can understand that thing?
And that thing can understand you too. So watch it. Come on out of there.
They climb up. BB-8 uses his magnet arms to quickly pull himself out.
Because?
Like, where'd you get the ship?
Nima Outpost.
Jakku? That junkyard?
Thank you, junkyard.
Told you we should have double-checked the western reaches. Who had it? Eugene? Fred?
Oh, sorry. It's me. I stole it from Unka Plut. He stole it from the Irving boys, who stole it from the king.
Who stole it from me? Well, you tell him Han Solo just stole back the Millennium Falcon for good.
Han walks away, takes in the ship. It's his again. Doesn't see that Ray is away. Oh, my bad. Words, they escape me. His back to all of them. He smiles. Chewie responds. As Han heads towards the cockpit.
This is the Millennium Falcon. You're Han Solo?
I used to be.
Han Solo? The rebellion general?
No, the smuggler.
Wasn't he a war hero?
Chewie replies.
Perfect.
Well, you have to read that, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, I guess kinda. Ray calls out.
This is the ship that made the Kessel run in 14 parsecs.
Interior, Millennium Falcon, cockpit, same.
12! Jeez, lady. 14.
Han enters the cockpit.
Oh, we did that one.
Oh, my bad. Alright, where am I now?
No. That one.
A moment of private joy, then he sees something. A moment of private joy, then he sees something that annoys him.
Hey! Some moof milker put a compressor on the ignition line!
Okay, and we'll pause there. Thank you very much, Charlie. Right, we've got 5 minutes. Who would like to? Oh, there we go. Straight away. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, Team L! Like the colors, people, get over it!
Right, so to the people who do not know who this guy is.
Hi.
Baz!
Yes, you all know who he is.
Gaga.
So,
This is Team Valor.
right, so we start from there. What voice will you be starting with?
Where are we?
Yeah.
How moves the record?
Yeah. Will you be doing a voice or are you just reading?
Let's keep it stereotypical. I'll just do an Indian voice.
18 plus, it's allowed.
18 plus.
Come on in.
18 plus, we can be racist.
So how
If you have an age range, you can be racist.
You must be at least this old to be racist.
Okay, let's begin.
Han moves to the corridor. ING stands for
Interior.
Interior, Millennium Falcon, Lounge Area, Day.
What did? I thought it was a mistake too. That's too much.
Oh.
Stress on the hyperdrive! Chewie, throw him in a pod. We'll drop him at the nearest inhabited planet. Chewie.
Wait, no. We need your help.
Like my help?
This droid has to get to the resistance base as soon as possible.
He's carrying a map to Luke Skywalker. You're the Han Solo that fought with the rebellion. You knew him. The mention of Luke really hit Han.
Oh, that's the mention
I'm
of
well
Luke.
observant.
The mention of Luke has really hit Han. He turns to Finn.
Like, yeah, I knew him. I knew Luke.
Suddenly, a distant metallic
We're all very racist.
We should be ashamed of ourselves.
It's okay. I'm just going with my heritage.
We're all going to hell. Bad news, we're all racist.
Welcome to Alcon!
18 plus.
Airing con this year.
It's hard.
Hashtag
Don't tell me
protected.
wrong.
Don't tell me a Rathtar has gotten loose.
Han hurries out. They all follow. Chewie, Rey, Finn, then BB-8. Finn with a wild concern.
Wait, what? Did you just say Rattars? Hey!
Interior cargo ship, hangar, day. The Falcon is parked in this giant freighter hangar. Han moves to the control panel. They all follow him.
You're not hauling Rattars on this freighter, are ya?
I'm hauling Rattatas. The place is lousy with them.
On the control panel, images of the screen from all around the ship, including the exterior, where a transport ship is landing on the freighter. Han is fearful.
Oh, great. It's the Guavian Death Gang. They must have tracked us from Nantoon.
Han heads off as
What's a Rathtar? A
Interior-
Rathtar.
Sorry, I'm going too quickly. Interior cargo ship, cargo container, corridor day. Han leads our group down a long, narrow hall lined with cargo containers.
They're like big and dangerous, man.
You ever heard the Trillia massacre?
No.
Good.
They turn a corner.
I've got 3 of them going to King Prana.
3? How'd you get them on board?
Well, I used to have a bigger crew. Well, there was a blonde guy, a ginger chick, and then, like, a dog. And
Cut to looking up as the hatch opens in the floor. I don't get how that works either. Han and Co are there.
get below deck and stay there until I say so. Don't even think about taking the Falcon.
What about BB-8?
He stays with me until I get rid of the gang. Then you, I know, mystery gang.
So that's the true mystery.
They turned evil. You can have them back and be on your way.
What about the Rathtars? Ratatas. Where are you keeping them? I want to catch one.
A terrifying bum! A grotesque ratata, sorry. Giant tongue slams into the cargo container, window behind Finn, whose heart stops.
There's one!
What are you gonna do?
Same thing I always do! Talk my way out of it!
Chewie.
Yes, I do! Every time!
Interior cargo ship, narrow corridor, day. A portal opens. The Guvian deaf gangs enters. One man in a suit, Balatik, a 5 security soldier in a badass uniform, we call them policemen, with round face. They turn it to and stop at one end of the corridor. Han, Chewie and BB-8, 40 feet away, in the middle of the long hall, they catch the ball.
Go, Han Solo, you're dead now.
I've lost myself. I've forgotten where we're up to. I've just lost it. Okay. Han smiles innocently. Friendly BB-8 nervously looks back and off at the gang and Han.
Politic! Like, what's the problem?
Why, the problem is we loaned you 50,000 for this job.
Intercut with interior cargo ship below floor grating day. They look up, trying to get a view. Where is
Can
the view?
you see that?
No.
They start crawling down the crawl space.
I heard you also borrowed 50,000 from this guy I cannot pronounce. Good.
You know you can't trust those little freaks. Yeah, how long have we known each other?
Ray and Finn arrive under the gang. They whisper.
They have blasters.
A lot of them.
We rise through the floor. Wait, I don't think that's meant to be me. We rise through the floor to see the gang and Han and the company in the distance.
And we will stop there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good one. Have a good one.
Great.